when I was a kid in Covelo, there was no such thing as an illegal immigrant working in Covelo. It was people working in the timber industry that were all the local families and whatnot. And there was grandpas working in the same sawmill, and grandsons are out in the woods. Or the grandpa was falling the timber, and the grandson was setting chokers. Now it's not slowed up; it's gone. Why? Government policy, federal policies. You know, it comes right when it comes to agriculture. It comes down to the city people versus the country people. It really is. It's as simple as that. And there's more of them, and so the policies are going to be. You know, they make a policy we don't want a tree cut. Well, they don't want their forest to burn either. They don't want it to be smoke. But it comes. You know, but we've made all of these bad federal and state policies, and then we wonder why we're in the shape we're in. It's about third grade stuff. You know, we don't need no economic expert from Harvard to tell us what's going on. All you get in my lifetime, I can see it. I mean, I'm not that smart, but I got eyes. I can see what's happened. But there's no attempt to fix any of it. It's kind of like, yeah, kind of like the Titanic. You know, the boat's sinking, but as long as the band's playing, everything's fine.
Supervisor Smith.
Thank you. What is the interface here, if any, on geotourism? Because I'm looking at the list of strengths and then the list of needs, and to me, geotourism interfaces with all of these things. So I'm wondering what, if anything, you've done in that regard.
Well, Roots of Change is as an organization, is not focused primarily on tourism promotion. The idea of ag tourism is part of the plan, and then it was mentioned that there are many impediments right now through local ordinances in the state that impede activities on farms that could enliven the ag tourism world or the industry of ag tourism. I think, for instance, it's very difficult often for a farm to have an event because they can't get newspaper, or activities like that, or on-farm sales and issues around that. I'm not, as I said earlier, I'm not familiar with the detail of the ordinance basis around those things, but obviously agricultural tourism is an important component for those producers who are willing to do it. It is a completely different activity, and many farming families find it uninteresting or impractical. So
maybe it would be a good idea to broaden your horizons beyond just ag tourism, because I think that geotourism takes it a step further. The governor's made Northern California the jump-off point for new coalitions with Bureau of Land Management, and that's really starting to take off. But I think it ties in with the enhancements of wine grape processing,
right.
Even higher prices for pears, all of these things, renewable energy, all of the things that geotourism can encompass. I would see ag tourism would be one component, but
yeah, I agree. I just
not the only one. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity here that if we broaden those definitions, that these things can benefit, they could be mutually beneficial.
I think you're absolutely right. I was just actually 2 weeks ago, I went to New Mexico, and I went to a park that was a ranch, 90,000-acre ranch, that has recently been transformed into a geotourism site. You can do many different things there. You can fly fish, you can take pictures, you can hunt. They raise cattle there. It's a very incredible place. I recommend anyone go see it. Caldera, it's called, just outside of Los Alamos.
And I think that's the same collaboration that National Geographic did there. It's the same one that's happening here in Northern California.
Yeah.
BLM. So
yeah, I think those kinds of things are very possible. I focus, and there are offshoots from that. There are actually good examples here in the state of California, in Monterey County. George Worth has a cattle ranch down there that has a very, very good program around that, and I think the bulk of his revenues now are from those kinds of activities. So, great examples, great opportunities. There was a boom in ag tourism. I personally worked in that area for a while, and down in the Central Coast area primarily. And there was kind of a boomlet around it, and then what happened is many more traditional agricultural families tried it and then found that it was just not something they wanted to do. So you have to be, if you come from a traditional kind of agricultural background, it takes a certain type willing to do it. Now, what we're seeing is the second kind of wave are people that are moving into agriculture from other sectors who have retired. I know there's a lot of disdain about this, but there are people that are retiring or leaving cities and buying lands and getting into agriculture, and you see more people like that willing to try these new forms. And some of them are being successful and some not.
Yes, Mr. Paul.
I'm Diane Pauley from Potter Valley. I have vicariously an extensive resource background in that my dad was a commercial fisherman for 50 years, and 30 years ago I married into a farming family. Our biggest problem is government in terms of the restrictions it puts on us. The best thing for us would be for government to get out of the way. Especially in what Mr. Pinches has talked about. The predator laws are ludicrous. My late husband remembered sheep on every hillside, which has been totally decimated by the coyote laws. That is, you can't get rid of the coyotes. Two things I think are the most, would be the